heat number 2. Let's get him down to the lineup area.
Family and all the staff, welcome to Beechridge Motor Speedway for another NASCAR Wheelin' All-American Series race night. And we kick things off with the Whiz Kids. These are your future stars of NASCAR night. Drivers between the ages of 8 and 15. That's right, quite possibly 8-year-olds driving full-bodied stock cars. On the racetrack, ready to give you, not necessarily an exhibition, but think of this as a soccer game, or a baseball game, or any sort of little league that you have, just race cars are involved. It's our summer series with the number 42 on the pole. That's Kyra Russell, 11 years old, second-year driver, and she'll start on the inside of the front row. To the outside, number 3 starts next. Shelby Shirtleff out of Dixfield, her second year. Number 7 on the inside of row number 2, that's Mike Courier out of Sanbornville, 12-year-old, Sanbornville, New Hampshire. And Mike's third year in the Whiz Kids. They'll get one more lap before they go green. To the outside, that's the number 22 for Alex Ricker, another New Hampshire driver, younger brother of Aaron Ricker, who we'll see later on in the sports series. Inside of the next row, number 63. Zachary Salamaka out of Old Orchard Beach, 10-year-old, first year out. 21 to the outside, Travis Burrows out of Brownfield, a 13-year-old, first year out. 25 on the inside of the next row, Phil Stiller.
Woo, Philly!
To the outside, number 38 rides next. That's Justin Caldwell out of Scarborough, 13-year-old.
Wildcats in heat number 2. Let's get him down to the lineup area. All Wildcats in heat number 2. Let's get him down to the lineup area. Wildcats.
A 12-year-old second-year driver. And the number 57 rides at the back of the pack for Danielle Evans out of Berwick.
Punch it, go, Philly, go, go, go.
Green flag is in the air, and the Whiz Kids are underway.
Go, Philly.
Whiz Kids do not run for points. Nor do they really run for a trophy. Basically, it's kind of a test.
That awesome racing Cavalier.
For when they become eligible to
go, Philly!
Or Thursday Thunder, whichever they feel comfortable moving up into. Give them the experience. And you can see the experience really pays off. I mean, when you look at former Whiz Kids, you have guys like Brad Babb, Charlie Sanborn, Brandon Ingles, Corey Bubar. These are drivers who have won races in the top divisions of the series that run here on the racetrack. So, of course, you know it's a great breeding ground. Nate Caldwell, that way a driver in our Roadrunner series. Ray Dinsmore, Taylor Lamper, the list goes on and on. Drivers who started in the Whiz Kids. And like any other Little League division, they do have their practice night. Usually Monday nights are their practice. They'll come to run around and they'll get briefed by their coaches. Again, the Whiz Kids have coaches like any other Little League division. What their strengths are, what they can improve on, etc., etc. And then they have races here on Saturday nights. Well, right now, Russell leads in the number 42. If Russell picks up the victory tonight, doesn't mean that she'll be your leader in the point standings. Again, points are not involved with the Whiz Kids. Off the outside, here comes the number 3. side-by-side for position 4, Alex Ricker on the inside. The outsider comes to number 21, Travis Burrows, making the haul from Brownfield. And you'll notice we'll probably have a lighter car count on the Whiz Kids. Emphasis on the word kids. I mean, it's been 90, 100 degrees out the last few days. Maybe some of the kids just want to be kids. Maybe they want to go for a swim, hang out with their friends, and that's what this is. That's why, well, one of the reasons why points aren't really involved or wins or anything like that, because it's really all about getting experience and, again, being kids in your club. If you miss a race night, doesn't mean you're going to drop from 1st to 7th in the point standings. If you want to go for a swim, go right ahead. And there are some drivers who normally compete in this series who are not racing tonight. And texting with a few of their parents, just wondering where they were. They said, well, you know what? We're at the lake. We're hanging out, and we're being a family. And that's what the Whiz Kids are really all about. It's a no-pressure series, and there has been some great competition this year. Look at that. I mean, 3 drivers all vying for the top spot.
Let him pass you.
We will probably have a competition yellow in a few laps. A lot of these drivers, I mean, as you look at the Whiz Kids, you see maybe a few drivers side by side, the 66 of Coffin and the 63 of Salamanca side by side momentarily, and Alex Ricker and the 25 of Philip or Noel Stiller. Not sure who's in the car tonight, but they share driving duties. They were side by side, but most of the drivers run single file, and that's, again, not what the Whiz Kids are all about. Whiz Kids are all about learning to run side by side and to, run in different situations which the race presents. So you just may see a competition yellow here in a few laps, just to tighten the field, to go side by side. Because we can run them single file, but that kind of, well, that's really sort of just a glorified practice. I think it's a shot at learning something new, quite possibly, and you'll see the yellow flag here on the racetrack. This is the competition yellow for the Whiz Kids.
Okay, Philly. Okay.
Oh my goodness, Speedy! Speedy, you are not a bead of sweat on Speedy tonight. That's amazing. I mean, can you imagine having fur today? I'm wearing a polo shirt, and I'm not excited. But say hello to Speedy. We'll have the bunny bus a little bit later on tonight, and we'll call out the bunny bus numbers in about 15 minutes, so make sure you have your kids' tickets ready.
What's the matter?
So you can get your token, and again, you will need to go to the area right in front of the flag stand to get your token. You need a token to get on the bunny bus tonight. If you don't jump on the bunny bus, just want to let you know that on August 13th, just a few weeks away, we'll have open bunny bus tours. Yeah, starting at 5:15, Saturday, August 13th, Speedy's bunny bus. He put the extra, probably extra 30, 40, maybe even $50 in the tank to gas everybody around for unlimited bunny bus tours starting at 5:15. That again is on Saturday, August 13th, so make sure you get here early for that. Unlimited bunny bus tours. Bunny bus is so fun. You go around the racetrack, I mean, you've seen it in a school bus, and you don't think you're going all that fast until you're actually in the bus and you realize, hold on, we're in the bunny bus and this thing is flying. And then you go in the backstretch, you see some of your top drivers working on their vehicles. It's always a trip, the bunny bus. So unlimited bunny bus tours on Saturday, August 13th. Back on the green with the number 42 up in front, leading this race. Since the drop of the green flag high herself. Again, an 11-year-old leading in turn number 1. I know we do these Whiz Kid races every single week, but it's still pretty neat to say, hey, an 11-year-old's leading a race at Beechridge. 7 and Mike Curry are on the back bumper as they work their way down the front stretch. Ricker to the inside of the number 66 of Coffin. When I say names like Ricker, Coffin, yes, they are exactly the last names that you're thinking of. As I mentioned, Aaron Ricker, but you have the 66 of Coffin. Steve Coffin, a former champion in the Truck Series. And Jim Coffin, a champion in the Mad Bomber Series on Thursday night. That happened in the same year back in 2005. And then Caldwell in the number 38. That's we'll have Nick Caldwell, who used to drive that vehicle, in the number 38 a little bit later on in the Road Runners. Justin Caldwell, younger brother of Nathan. Danielle Evans, daughter of Pete Evans, who we'll see a little bit later on. Just a few of the stories that you see. These are indeed the future stars. I mean, when you have last names like the drivers who are featured in the Whiz Kid division, you know they're going to stick with it. It's not like, hey, I'm going to try this out for a year and then. I've already given you a number of examples of how Whiz Kids have moved into the top divisions. We have third-generation drivers racing on this facility, whether it be Whiz Kids or other divisions. They're going to be sticking around. The 2010 Rookie of the Year, Brad Babb, started in the Whiz Kids. Last week's Sports Series winner, Brendan Engels, in the Whiz Kids. Just a few years back. If it's something that you're interested in as you sit in the grandstands and maybe you've received the elbow of like, hey, just check Beechridge's website at Beechridge.com or call the Speedway office during the week on how you can get involved with Whiz Kids. Again, they don't run for points, so even if you start in late July, early August, doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you're lost out on the points or the number of wins or whatever. I mean, you can get in the Whiz Kids at any time. Last week with autograph session, a number of you as the number 42 crosses the line at first, Kyle Russell. Up in front, followed by the number 7 of Mike Curry. I know many of you met some of the Whiz Kids with the autograph session there just 1 week ago. And wow, they're all